2:47 a.m. You sit alone. The city is silent and deathly still. You think today will be quiet. That is your mistake. Suddenly, the radio screams your call sign. The dispatcher says only 3 words. Weapon involved. Code 3. You flip the switches. Blue lights turn the ordinary streets into a tactical battlefield in a heartbeat. By the end of this shift, you will realize that real fear is not about the loud bullets. It is about the silence in the radio when you press the panic button for urgent backup. Are you ready to feel the weight of the badge? Your shift starts now. Check your safety. 6 a.m. You are in the locker room. Preparing for work is like assembling a machine. First comes the duty belt, 7 kilograms of steel and plastic. Your holster has triple retention. You add handcuffs and 2 spare magazines. On your back, the radio bites into your kidney. Your body armor is like a layer cake. Soft Kevlar stops the impact. Ceramic stops the bullet. You are always sweaty under it, even in 10 degrees below zero. It is your second skin. You tug the grip of your pistol. It is a nervous tick, ensuring your weapon stays secure. At the briefing, the captain throws a photo. A suspect with an untraceable Glock was spotted. You walk to the parking lot. Your partner checks the tires. The car is your office. Being a patrol officer is like being a sapper. You walk a minefield every single day. You see what civilians miss. Open warehouse windows and strange shadows in the dark back alleys. Your eyes never stop scanning. This is not paranoia. This is how you survive the week. Can you feel the weight on your shoulders? By noon, it feels like a ton of lead. There is no slow start here. The adrenaline can hit your blood at any random second, but the shift doesn't ease you in. The first call comes before you even reach your sector. Dispatch reports a store alarm. A quiet voice suggests it might be a false alarm today. You arrive at the scene. The door is slightly open. You do not rush inside blindly. You use a tactic called slicing the pie. You slowly clear every angle of the room. Inside, it smells like cheap wine and unwashed bodies. Your flashlight cuts through the heavy dark. You find a man. He does not run. He sits on the floor and quietly weeps. This is an old man with trench foot. He is trying to eat frozen pizza with cardboard. He does not remember his name. You should arrest him for trespassing. That is the law. Here is the lesson. Law and justice are not the same. You feel like an executioner. You are a judge and a nurse now. 90% of calls are social tragedies. You pull an emergency blanket from the trunk. You look like a cop but act human. Can you keep your mind sharp seeing this every day? It is like working at a morgue. You clean your hands. The shift continues. 9 hours left, and the city has a test. Your cold coffee no longer helps. You wash away the metallic taste of fear in your throat. The screen turns red. A weapon-involved call. Your experience is now your only thin shield. Here is where it gets intense. 2 hours later, the dispatch flags the most dangerous call today. It starts with a chase. You run until you taste blood in your mouth from effort. Tunnel vision kicks in. Your brain ignores everything except the back of the suspect ahead of you. You jump over fences. 14 kilograms of gear feel like chains pulling you to the ground. The suspect dives into a building. You hear screams from above. This is no longer simple. You reach the door. This is the fatal funnel. Anyone standing in the middle is dead. Total silence inside. This is worse than screaming. You wait, reading the environment for a second. A man opens the door. He is too calm. Behind him stands a woman looking down. You see a crack pipe and messy toys. This contrast hits your mind harder than bullets. A child hides behind a cabinet. He holds a teddy bear and stares with huge eyes. You have 3 tasks. Control the man, protect the child, and stay alive. 1 second left. You see furtive movements. You do not look at his eyes. You look at his hands. The situation ends without shots. The man is handcuffed. The child is safe. You breathe again. You step outside. The air tastes like heaven, but the shift is not over yet. Never. And just when you think it is winding down, dispatch calls. A routine traffic stop. 9 p.m. You stop a car for speeding. The driver is young, polite, and very calm. You park in the offset position. Your Ford acts as a shield against the heavy traffic. You touch the trunk with your hand. Why? to leave fingerprints. It links you to them. You check the driver's hands. They are under the seat. Your thumb clicks the holster open. This waiting burns you inside. Every stop could be your last scene. There is no routine. A radio call, a major crash nearby. You have a conflict of priorities. Save lives or stay. You finish the stop and fly to the crash site. Your hands start to shake slightly. This is an adrenaline dump. Your body reacts after the danger is gone. You stay focused. You reach the scene. Glass shards sparkle like diamonds in the blue lights. Work begins. You help a survivor out. Your uniform is dirty now. You are the city's eyes. You see the scars and secrets of the city. You work so others can sleep well. 6 a.m. The shift is officially over. You return to the station and unbuckle your belt. You take off the armor. Your shoulders drop. 14 kilograms are gone. The mind stays heavy. The locker room is silent. No jokes. This is how the brain switches back to normal. You walk to your personal car. Your body left the shift, but your mind is stuck. You stop at a red light. Ordinary people laugh next to you. They have no idea. They do not know about the boy or the old man. And that is the point. You replay the night. Did you do everything right? This question is your professional conscience. Police work is not about being a superhero. It is about winning against your own fear. Bravery is not the absence of fear. It is clocking in anyway, knowing what waits ahead. Remember my first question? The most dangerous call is not the one that sounds scary. It was that routine stop. When you were tired and thinking about your warm home, that is when mistakes happen. A cop is just a man who fights for order. You see the thin line between peace and total chaos. You are that line tonight. The sun rises again. Another shift, another story, another life saved from the dark. Every report you write is a piece of a puzzle called public safety. You look at the photo on your desk. This job takes everything, but gives meaning. You are not just a number, you are the shield that protects the innocent city. Fast cuts, sirens, radio, badge. The rhythm of your heart matches the city streets. You close the car door. The metallic thud signals the beginning of a new duty. The headlights pierce through the fog, searching for the truth in a world of lies. Your partner taps your shoulder. You are never alone in this dark, tactical world. Now you know the truth. This is what it means to wear the blue uniform. Behind every badge is a story of sacrifice that most people will never see. You are the thin blue line, the only thing standing between order and madness. Real courage is carrying that burden every day and still coming back for the next shift. What is harder, danger or memories? Subscribe to Insider Shift for more real stories.